Welcome to Kleinburg, Ontario. Today, we're stepping into a treasure trove of Canadian art, the McMichael Canadian Art Collection. Nestled among the serene forests just outside Toronto, this museum is not just a gallery, it's a celebration of Canada's artistic heritage. From the breathtaking landscapes of the Group of Seven to contemporary Canadian artists, every piece here tells a story of this land and its people. Stay with me as we explore the art, the history, and the inspiring stories behind one of Canada's most iconic collections. The McMichael Canadian Art Collection was founded in 1965 by Robert and Signe McMichael, a devoted couple with an extraordinary vision to preserve and celebrate Canadian art, particularly the works of the Group of Seven. Robert McMichael, a successful businessman with a deep appreciation for the arts, and his wife Signe shared a passion for collecting artworks that reflected Canada's unique landscapes and cultural heritage. Over the years, they meticulously gathered pieces that captured the spirit, wilderness, and identity of the country. The origins of the museum are closely tied to the Group of Seven, a collective of Canadian painters who, in the early 20th century, revolutionized the nation's artistic identity. These artists including Lawrence Harris, A.Y. Jackson, Franklin Carmichael, Arthur List, J.E.H. MacDonald, Frederick Varley, and Franz Johnston sought to depict the raw beauty of Canada's forests, lakes, and rugged terrain, rejecting European artistic conventions in favor of a distinctly Canadian style. The McMichaels recognized the cultural significance of these works and were determined to protect them for future generations. What began as a private collection in the home gradually evolved into a public institution. In 1965, they formally established the McMichael Canadian Art Collection in Kleinburg, Ontario, on a picturesque site surrounded by forests reminiscent of the landscapes portrayed in the art itself. The location was carefully chosen not only for its natural beauty, but also to create an immersive experience where visitors could connect the art with the Canadian wilderness it celebrates. Over time, the museum expanded its focus beyond the Group of Seven. The McMichaels were committed to showcasing a broader spectrum of Canadian art, including Indigenous artists whose works reflect centuries of cultural knowledge, tradition, and storytelling. The collection now includes pieces by First Nations, Inuit, and Métis artists, providing a more inclusive and comprehensive view of Canada's artistic heritage. Additionally, contemporary Canadian painters and sculptors have become an integral part of the collection, allowing the museum to represent both historical and modern perspectives. Today, the McMichael Canadian Art Collection is recognized as a crown jewel of Canadian art. It is celebrated not only for its remarkable holdings of Group of Seven paintings, but also for its dedication to Indigenous and contemporary art, its serene natural setting, and its role in preserving and promoting Canada's cultural identity. The McMichael stands as a testament to the vision and passion of its founders, offering visitors a unique opportunity to explore the landscapes, stories, and creative spirit of Canada in one inspiring location. The McMichael Canadian Art Collection isn't just remarkable for its art, it's also a masterpiece of design, carefully harmonized with its natural nestled in the serene forests of Kleinburg, Ontario. The museum feels less like a building and more like an extension of the landscape itself. From the moment you approach, the architecture invites you into a world where nature and art coexist. The galleries are designed to maximize natural light, allowing visitors to view the paintings in a setting that mirrors the Canadian wilderness captured on canvas. Large windows frame the surrounding forests, lakes, and trails, creating a constant visual dialogue between the artwork and the environment that inspired it. Walking through the museum, you notice how thoughtfully the spaces are arranged. Intimate galleries lead into open halls, guiding you through a narrative of Canadian art history. Each room feels carefully curated, offering a rhythm that encourages reflection, discovery, and connection with the art. Outside, the experience continues with walking trails that wind through the forest, offering visitors a chance to see sculptures and art installations thoughtfully placed among the trees. Seasonal changes from the vibrant reds and golds of autumn to the pristine snow of winter transform making each visit unique and memorable. In every way, the McMichaels' architecture and setting enhance the art it houses. The building doesn't compete with the work inside, it complements it, immersing visitors in a holistic experience where Canada's natural beauty and its artistic expression exist in perfect harmony. No visit to the McMichael Canadian Art Collection is complete without experiencing the legendary works of the Group of Seven. These pioneering artists, Lawrence Harris, A.Y. Jackson, Franklin Carmichael, J.E.H. MacDonald, Arthur List, Frederick Varley, and Franz Johnston reshaped how Canadians saw their own country through art. In the early 20th century, the Group of Seven rejected European artistic conventions and sought to capture the raw, untamed beauty of Canada. Their bold brushstrokes, vibrant colors, and dramatic landscapes conveyed not just scenery but emotion, the vastness of the wilderness, the serenity of a northern lake, the ruggedness of the forests and mountains. At the you can see iconic pieces that have become symbols of Canada's cultural identity. From snow-covered landscapes to fiery autumn forests, Each painting tells a story of a specific place, a particular season, or a fleeting moment in nature. Walking through the galleries, you feel the connection these artists had to the land, and in turn, you feel a connection to Canada itself. The McMichael houses one of the most comprehensive collections of group of 7 works in the world, allowing visitors to trace the evolution of their style, their influences, and their passion for capturing the Canadian spirit. It's an immersive experience, one that goes beyond simply viewing art to feeling the landscapes, the seasons, and the heart of the country that inspired them. For anyone interested in Canadian art, history, or the natural world, the Group of 7 collection at the McMichael is nothing short of breathtaking, offering a window into the soul of a nation through the eyes of its most iconic artist. The McMichael Canadian Art Collection is not only a celebration of the Group of 7, it's also a vital space for honoring Indigenous art and culture. The museum showcases a wide range of works from First Nations, Inuit, and Métis artists, spanning traditional techniques, contemporary expression, and powerful storytelling. Indigenous art has been a part of Canada's history for thousands of years, reflecting deep connections to the land, community, and spiritual life. At the McMichael, visitors can explore paintings, sculptures, textiles, carvings, and multimedia pieces that bring these stories to life. Each work is more than just visual, it carries history, meaning, and the voice of the artist's culture. The museum's Indigenous collection highlights both historic and modern perspectives. You might encounter centuries-old ceremonial objects alongside contemporary paintings that reinterpret traditional themes in bold new ways. This blend of old and new demonstrates the resilience and evolution of Indigenous art, bridging generations and preserving cultural knowledge for the future. By including Indigenous voices at the heart of its collection, the McMichael creates a fuller, richer understanding of Canadian identity. Visitors are invited to reflect on the land, the people, and the stories that have shaped the nation, experiencing art that educates, inspires, and challenges perceptions. This dedication to representation and inclusion makes the McMichael not just a museum, but a space for dialogue, respect, and cultural celebration. While the McMichael is famous for its historic collections, it's also a vibrant hub for contemporary Canadian art. The museum embraces modern artists who are shaping Canada's cultural landscape today, showcasing bold, innovative works that challenge traditional boundaries and explore new perspectives. The contemporary collection includes paintings, sculptures, installations, and multimedia pieces that reflect the diversity of Canada's artistic voices. These works often engage with current social issues, identity, environment, and technology, offering fresh ways to experience and understand art. Visiting these galleries, you see that Canadian art is not just about history, it's alive, evolving, and speaking to the present moment. Rotating exhibitions ensure that there is always something new to discover, from emerging artists making their debut to established names pushing creative limits. The McMichael provides a platform for experimentation and innovation. Special exhibitions, artist talks, and workshops often accompany these displays, giving visitors a deeper insight into the creative process and the ideas behind the work. By combining historic masterpieces with contemporary innovation, the McMichael creates a dialogue between past and present. You can trace the influence of early Canadian artists like the Group of 7, while seeing how modern creators reinterpret landscapes, culture, and identity for a new generation. It's a dynamic experience that celebrates creativity in all its forms, proving that Canadian art continues to inspire, challenge, and captivate. One of the most unique features of the McMichael Canadian Art Collection is its seamless connection between art and nature. Beyond the galleries, the museum extends into the surrounding forests, where walking trails guide visitors through an ever-changing outdoor gallery of sculptures and installations. The trails are thoughtfully designed, allowing you to discover art as if it's hidden within the landscape. Sculptures ranging from abstract contemporary pieces to works inspired by nature and Canadian culture are carefully placed among the trees, rocks, and streams. Each turn along the path offers a new surprise, inviting reflection and discovery in a serene, natural setting. Seasonal changes make the experience even more magical. In autumn, the forest bursts into fiery reds and golden yellows, providing a dramatic backdrop for the artwork. In winter, snow blankets the trails, creating a quiet, almost mystical atmosphere. Spring and summer bring lush greenery and vibrant wildlife, perfectly complementing the creativity on display. These outdoor installations aren't just for viewing, they're immersive. Visitors often find themselves pausing, walking around, or interacting with the sculptures, deepening their connection to both the art and the surrounding wilderness. It's an experience that blurs the lines between gallery and forest, reminding us that Canadian art is inseparable from the land it celebrates. Whether you're an art enthusiast, nature lover, or simply looking for a peaceful stroll, the McMichael's sculpture trails offer a one-of-a-kind experience where creativity and the natural world come together in perfect harmony. The McMichael Canadian Art Collection isn't just about permanent galleries, it's also a vibrant hub for special exhibitions and events that bring Canadian art to life in exciting ways. Throughout the year, the museum hosts rotating exhibitions, each offering a fresh perspective on Canadian creativity, history, and culture. These exhibitions often spotlight contemporary artists, Indigenous creators, or themed retrospectives that explore specific movements, styles, or periods in Canadian art. Visitors might encounter immersive installations, interactive displays, or collaborative projects that invite you to experience art beyond the traditional frame on the wall. In addition to exhibitions, the McMichael offers a wide range of events designed to engage all ages. Artist talks provide insight into the creative process, while workshops allow visitors to try their hand at painting, sculpture, or other art forms. Seasonal events, family programs, and cultural celebrations add another layer of excitement, turning a visit into a full-day experience. The museum's commitment to education and community engagement ensures that there's always something new to explore. These special exhibitions and events not only showcase talent and innovation, but also encourage dialogue, inspire creativity, and deepen appreciation for the richness of Canadian art. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a returning guest, the McMichael's dynamic programming makes every trip unique, ensuring that Canadian art is always evolving, inspiring, and accessible to everyone. Visiting the McMichael Canadian Art Collection is an experience designed for comfort, inspiration, and discovery. From the moment you arrive, the museum welcomes you into a space where art, nature, and culture blend seamlessly. Inside, the galleries are thoughtfully arranged to guide you through Canada's artistic heritage. From the iconic group of 7 paintings to contemporary works and Indigenous art, the layout encourages reflection, exploration, and connection, allowing you to engage deeply with each piece. Beyond the galleries, the McMichael offers a range of amenities to enhance your visit. The cafe is a perfect spot to relax with a coffee or light meal, while enjoying views of the surrounding forest. The gift shop features art-inspired treasures from prints and books to unique Canadian-made crafts that make for memorable souvenirs. Guided tours are available for visitors who want a deeper understanding of the collection, offering stories, insights, and historical context that bring the artwork to life. For families and younger visitors, interactive programs and workshops provide hands-on experiences that make art accessible and fun.